Hi, I hope everyone watching this is doing well. This is my second YouTube video now. What's funny is I actually just finished creating my first YouTube video, which is actually my channel trailer, not too long ago, and I'm just so giddy and excited about the prospect of starting this new YouTube channel and having like an outlet where I can create these videos for fun, that I decided to get started on already making this second video for you guys. But this is a very important topic to me that I've been wanting to talk about, and I feel like I don't know if I'm making a mistake posting this on the internet or not, because I feel like we live in such, I guess, divided, sensitive times. Also, I want to apologize for this weird angle because I don't really have a tripod for my desk. I'm sitting at my desk right now, so you're gonna be seeing my double chin and there's nothing I'm gonna do about it. But I'm kind of just balancing my camera on like a stack of books against the wall right now, so it's kind of it's not conventional, but it's just what I have to deal with. I need to get myself a short desk tripod because I have a longer one, or like a taller tripod that I used to film my first YouTube video, but I don't have one for just sitting here at my desk, so I'm being filmed at a weird angle, but I'm just gonna have to deal with that. But anyways, I digress, and I apologize for saying so much because I'm a very awkward person, as you can already tell. But basically, the topic of this video that I really wanted to discuss is the fact that you don't need to get a sense of self-worth from being the stereotypical independent boss babe, girl boss, whatever aesthetic or title or name you want to call it. I feel like in the Western Hemisphere, particularly in America, women are kind of forced to fit into molds. Like, you're supposed to be a good woman and get your house chores done, get your cooking done, but then you're also supposed to balance your 9-to-5 job or whatever job you have on top of that. And you're also supposed to take care of your health, or your social life, or if you have a partner, then your love life, your romantic dating life, or if you have kids, then you gotta take care of your kids or pets or things like that. And I feel like women are just subjected to even higher standards now, because back then women were mostly just seen in the household, and so it was kind of less on their plate to really juggle. And don't get me wrong, I obviously am a feminist, and I do believe in equality and balance amongst all human groups, amongst all minority groups, just among humans in general. And I'm not saying that I'm ungrateful for this day and age that I'm living in, because I'm so insanely grateful for the privileges that I do have as a woman in modern times versus back in the day when women virtually had no rights. But I feel like the world has shifted so much as we've advanced as a species, especially in, first world countries like America. Everything is just so, I don't know, it's so different now. I feel like society just puts or holds women on a much greater, higher standard than men these days. And I feel like women also still hold each other to high standards as well. It's not just men who do it to us, but we do it to ourselves and to each other. And I don't know, quite honestly, I don't think that's fair. And that leads or contributes significantly to burnout. And it's just really sad because we live in a day and age where women have to juggle so much on their plate. They have to do homemaking things or take care of their physical health. And, you know, we're supposed to exercise or go to the gym or go to Pilates or like go out drinking and hanging out with friends and family and our significant others, while also maintaining a 9-to-5 job or whatever. And it's just so much. And yeah, I don't know. I guess what I'm trying to say, I know this is sort of a lot to take in, and I know I'm rambling a lot, but what I'm trying to say is, you don't, as a woman especially, you shouldn't have to find your self-worth being tied to your career or what type of job title you have, because life is really difficult, and it's okay to not have it all figured out, and it's okay to feel tired and exhausted from the weight of the world and you know, all of these expectations that are thrusted on you, especially as a woman. And I just feel like nowadays, sorry, I'm getting a call. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. I had to jump off the video because I was getting a call, but I'm back now. Anyways, what I was saying before I got cut off is I just don't think that as women, we don't have to make our careers our entire identity if we don't want to. To be quite frank, I went to college, I got my MBA, I'm now currently working my 9-to-5 corporate job. It's not all sunshine and rainbows. It's really freaking difficult. And do I like my job? Not really, but it pays the bills, and I have to work just like anyone else, I guess. But I've been learning a lot and dabbling a lot into feminine energy. And I know that word gets thrown out a lot on social media and here on the internet. And that's kind of a whole other can of worms to get into. But I do find it to be intriguing. And as someone who grew up with a mother who really prided herself on being independent and who raised me to be the same way, I feel like I'm now just slowly learning how to live my life a different way. Like, even though I was raised by my mom to be this super independent boss babe, corporate girl boss, whatever you want to call it, I don't have to identify as that if I don't want to, and I shouldn't have to tie my self-worth and my confidence with that type of lifestyle or way of living. I should be able to just feel worthy and valuable in existing, in being alive, in being myself, in my hobbies and my interests, you know, pursuing whatever interests me in the moment, or learning different things. Like, for example, I've been dabbling in a lot of hobbies recently. Like, I've been taking up dance classes again and learning chess and learning the piano, and I've been learning different languages. Just so many things that really interest me that I have been trying to pursue in my own free time. And, you know, I should be able to identify with things that bring me joy. And I shouldn't have to feel like I have to make my job or my career my identity. You know what I mean? I feel like we're living in an age where a lot of people, I mean, I guess a lot of women tend to make their careers and their jobs their whole entire identity, because we've been kind of brainwashed into thinking that in order to be a feminist, we have to work ourselves really hard down to the bone, make a lot of money, you know, whether it's being an entrepreneur or whether that's being a corporate girl or a nurse or a doctor, a lawyer, an engineer, whatever, you name it. I don't know, it's just exhausting. And I personally do not find my self-worth at all in my job. It's just a job at the end of the day. It pays the bills. It helps you get by because everything is so expensive these days and the economy is just, you know, kind of a shit show. I don't want to swear on this channel. I want it to be friendly, family friendly, but I do swear, so sorry about that. Sorry for the younger viewers watching. But yeah, I don't know. I guess I just wanted to come on here and discuss these things, and I'm glad that I'm kind of making this topic my second video. I mean, it's my first real YouTube video, like content-wise, but it's my second video after the introductory channel trailer video that I just made. But yeah, this is going to be the underlying theme of my YouTube channel, is trying to find and cultivate inner peace and live a more intentional, mindful life, trying to find joy outside of professionalism. I swear, if I hear the word networking one more time, I'm gonna throw a tantrum because all throughout my college years and my grad school years, it was always networking. And I'm so tired of it. If I hear any more networking or whatever corporate business jargon, I'm gonna lose it. Anyways, I'm partly joking, but yeah, I hope you can tell by now that I am very severely burned out by tying my whole identity to my school and my degrees and my professional life, that I regret that I never found time for myself to truly pursue hobbies and passions that brought me more fulfillment and more joy. And I'm now, as an adult, just starting to pursue things outside of professionalism. Like I've been attending adult ballet classes that I found in my local town, which have been so fun. And I have been learning how to play chess for the first time, which is really fun as well. I know I already mentioned that before. I've been taking up ballroom dancing classes with my partner, which is really fun as well. I've been learning some new languages because I only know English, obviously, but also I speak Vietnamese with my family at home. So I am bilingual, but I wanted to learn other languages like French and Italian and German and Spanish and things like that. But yeah, I also want to live a life that's more nature centric. I feel like I've lived in like the cities and the suburbs my whole life, and I never really grew up having much nature around me. And I don't know, I'm just so sick of the city. I'm so introverted that I just want to be away from people and live far away from the city and the suburbs. My dream is to hopefully one day buy like a small house or a cottage somewhere with acres of land and just be living out in nature and being at one with Mother Earth. I just want to freaking go out and touch grass, because I swear there's like not much grass where I live currently, sadly. There's trees, but not much grass. It's more of a cement jungle where I am. And yeah, I just want to be in my receiving feminine energy. I think I was kind of getting into that and then I got derailed and off track a little bit. But what I was trying to say earlier was my mom was very much a martyr type of woman who overworked herself, and she never wanted to receive help from anyone. And she just kept pushing and pushing. And yeah, I love her to death, but I knew in my heart and in my soul that I didn't want to live a life constantly in survival mode, in constant fight or flight mode. I wanted to be able to be more in my feminine energy, my yin energy, be more laid back and relaxed, and actually accept help from others if they offer it. I just don't think the whole climbing the corporate ladder or boss babe, girl boss corporate girly, whatever aesthetic or lifestyle really fits where I am at this stage in my life anymore. None of that really brings me joy thinking about at all. And yeah, anyways, I know this is kind of a sensitive topic, and I really wanted to talk about it though, because I have been feeling so burnt out and also burdened by all of this, and I just kind of wanted to get it off of my chest. But I also think it's fitting that I made my second YouTube video about this topic, because it's going to be basically the theme of my channel, is creating these podcast style talking videos where hopefully people can feel like they relate or they connect with these topics that I discuss. And I know that I'm probably not the only one who feels this, who feels burned out. I'm hoping that this video connects with at least one of you out there, anyone at all. But I feel like, yeah, women are just being subjected to such high standards, and, you know, especially with this whole new era of feminism and being an independent entrepreneur, girl boss, whatever, corporate baddie, whatever, it does take a toll on our mental health, especially mine. And I'm very grateful that I have a partner who cares about sort of helping with like the at-home chores and stuff like that. So that's not really something that I have to really worry about. But I don't know. I do eventually want to be a stay-at-home wife. I mean, the thought of that really does excite me. It's a whole 180 of who I used to be. I was always the corporate independent girl boss aesthetic up until the last couple of years of my burnout really hitting me. And now I feel like I just want to live on a homestead in the middle of nowhere and just connect with nature and do my yoga and my dancing and do some farm work and play with animals. Maybe learn how to sew. I want to learn how to cook and bake more. Just creating more things with my hands. I don't know. I feel like I'm so disconnected from reality for the last years, decades of my life. And I want to not only reconnect with my inner child self again, but I also just want to feel safe and at peace and not constantly trying to be productive or trying to hustle or grind or whatever. I just want to live a more intentional, mindful life where I can just be present in the moments and enjoy the small things in life. And yeah, so I really hope that anyone out there enjoys watching this video and can relate to this topic. It's definitely not going to be the last time that I'll be talking about it, because I do want to weave this topic and my thoughts and opinions about this into my content as a whole on this channel. So if you feel the same way and you feel super burnt out in life and you kind of just want to follow along for these rambling videos and feel like you can relate, feel free to join me on this journey, this whimsical journey. I've been trying to create a life that has more magic and more whimsy. I feel like my whole life has been so stale. Up until this point, I've been trying to really connect to Mother Nature and just feel more spiritual and more one with the earth. But those are other topics that I can also get into as well, but that's basically the whole point of this channel. But yeah, anyways, I've been rambling for too long now, so I should end the video before it gets too long. But I don't really mind if it does get long, because this is kind of meant to be sort of like a podcast style YouTube channel, like content wise. So thank you so much to those of you who have made it this far into the video. But yeah, I hope you really did enjoy watching, and I hope I'm not making a mistake by posting this online, and I might receive a lot of hate, or I might not, but I'm hoping that this video can feel related, or you feel related to this video. Okay, I need to end it because I'm just stumbling now. So anyways, bye. I thank you again so much for watching.